Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. The upper body is key. This podcast is sponsored by X-Wolf Testosterone Builder. Gentlemen, are you struggling in the body, sex, or mental game? Need to keep pace with multiple women? There is an answer for you. X Labs presents a proven line of products to help in those areas. Our X-Wolf Testosterone Booster aids in intense workouts in the gym and in the bedroom. Increased blood flow and a heightened libido are just a few of the many benefits. X-Wolf contains all natural ingredients that have been used in Eastern medicine for centuries. All products come with a 30-day free trial and free standard shipping. Use code ROM10 for an additional 10% off your order at checkout. The code will be valid through November 1st. Click the link below in the description box to find out more. Quantities are limited. Make a select choice, unleash your inner wolf, and lead the pack today. So, if you're talking about the body game and just in terms of pure, you know what, you ain't into that you just working out just to be working out or something. You honest with yourself. You honest with yourself. You know you working out to draw some women. you know you working out to draw some women. There ain't nothing wrong with that. At least you honest about it. Because honestly, if you listening to this podcast and on this channel, that's why I'm talking about relationships. You know what's up. If you want to hear some philosophical stuff, I got my Deep Thought channel. If you want to hear some business stuff, you got my business channel. If you want me hear me holler at the ladies and stuff, I got my ladies channel. I might do a political channel. Might. I got to see what's going on. Politics get a little contentious. But whatever the case, if we're talking about the body game, the key is that upper body. Then, I've always said the face is so-so. Some women like a really handsome face. And, most women will appreciate if you got it, but, as long as you ain't bone ugly, just busted. And even then, some women like that. I've known some women, they say they man ugly, they good with it. But that body, the upper body is the key. Now, I should break that. I think I did do a video on my Deep Thought channel breaking that thing down metaphysically. But that's for it. I prefer to keep my stuff separate. But just on a pure aesthetic thing, when a woman looking at a guy, what's she thinking about? On a physical thing, she's thinking about on a deep level. She's not really, there's a part of her might be looking at the man's intelligence, a part of her, but every other part is looking at his physicality. So women look for protection from a man. So one of the things they looking at is, can this man physically protect her and the seed? That's a very key thing on a deep level. They looking at that frame. Can this man body slam somebody? So they looking at the muscularity. And there's been studies out there that has proven this point. There's been several studies, for people who is there a study? Yeah, there's actually plenty. There's plenty of people written about this. But, they looking for that warrior. Somebody can slam them. Slam somebody coming against them, protect the family. Can this person physically protect the family? Physically protect her? And these women doing it subconsciously, might not even be conscious of it. Does this person look like he can hunt? Now, I know hunting is different now. We're living in this modern society, but the DNA, the genes that cause women to look for it haven't changed in thousands of years. You take probably a genetic mutation for them to change. And with the society the way it is now, which, many people are talking about recession or collapse or anything, it's going to be that guy with the physicality who has the ability to go hunt. And then is when you talk about sex, they turned on by certain things. Like if a woman's turned on by your arms and your chest, she feels a certain level of protection or something. Or they turned on by your abs, that's a certain level of power. Or if they turned on by your shoulders, they are turned that's shouldering responsibility. So when they see that, they go crazy. And the thing is, yes, you got plenty of women actually turned on by legs. Like, I've had some women straight up tell me they like my legs, but then, I can only show them during certain times of the year. So, but what they see the most, though, they might not see the legs depending on your pants. And on this channel, we don't wear like skin tight jeans or something. We don't do that. All right. Just let y'all know. Y'all following me, y'all don't do that. But you still might have, you got the loose pants or something like that, or something. But they can't really tell. But they can tell your upper body. They can tell if your chest poking out. They can tell if you got big arms. They can look at your hands. They can look at your frame. They can see your shoulders. That's turning them on. That's the key. If you work on that, boom, because you got some guys who got like big upper bodies and stuff, but they might have little cubit legs or something. And some women, they like, nah, you need some bigger legs on them. And even the legs, when they thinking about it, they thinking about that thrust, the strength, like a down to earth guy, like he can just pick them up and those legs can support him. They thinking like that. Now, when they looking, when they see all that's that thing that like drives them wild. So as a man, if you're going to do the body game, work on that part. That chest, the bench press should be very good, very prominent. Oh, and don't forget the back. When women see that strong back, the back is like willpower. They see that strong back. That's willpower. Some women, they be looking at that back too. They be like, oh man, look at that thing. It's like he got that will. Look like he'll like break him or something, turn him on. But you work on that. Focus on that. Focus on that upper body, especially. Don't skip leg day though. Definitely don't skip leg day. But most of your exercise is going to be upper body anyway. You can do leg day just once a week. But if you're really working out maybe 5 times a week, you're working on everything else. And then what happens is women have a favorite body part that turn them on. So they might see the arms. They see you got some arms. It's like, boom, that woman automatically is choosing you. She see a nice chest, nice shoulders, she automatically choosing you. And it's also a great equalizer if you don't have a movie star's looks. You don't, but you keep your grooming up, but it's like that's an equalizer. Get too many guys out here and they say, well, it's just about the face. Nah, dog. You get that. If you don't look, first of all, 2 things. The face is largely genetic, and the height is definitely genetic. Everything else can be changed, even your face, really, depending on, because if you work out a certain way, you'll lose body fat off your face. So you can keep it as lean. You can physically control how lean it is, your face is. And then with grooming, you can control that. Only thing you really can't control is height. That's the only thing. And even then, it's like no matter what your height is, if you have the right posture, you stand up straight, it'll make you look taller anyway. But the thing you can control, every single dude who got a muscular body started out somewhere. And I've seen examples. People have sent me before and after pictures. They start off like scrawny, and then they just get in there and keep lifting. Because think about it, your body will respond to that. All of a sudden, they like, pow, got that V and everything. And, it's a deep thing because when women see that V, they start going into a mild trance. It's no different from when men see that figure 8. Like women looking for the V and men are looking for the figure 8. It's the same exact principle. It's more like a tantra master said this. He said it's more about geometry. It's more about geometry, and not even like so much the actual aesthetic of it, but they see that V and they like, oh yeah, just like when we see that 8. So, I mean, the upper body is key. Just work on it. I mean, even if you, for whatever reason, can't join a gym, if you do body weight exercises, just do push-ups. Do push-ups. Watch your diet so you don't have too much there. Do ab exercises. You can do that in the comfort of your own home. So, anyway, the upper body is key. That's all I have for now. I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and many blessings.